Welcome to this Alaska Land mobile radio training presentation, the technology behind ALMR. The Alaska Land mobile radio system is compliant with an established set of standards known as the APCO Project 25 or P25 standard. This is used for public radio systems across the country and is seen as the premier set of standards for security and reliability. The technical nature of a system like ALMR means it's backed by a sophisticated set of technologies and equipment, much of which is not seen by the radio user. The ALMR team, in cooperation with the State of Alaska Public Safety Communications Service team, has maintenance schedules and designs the system with redundancy to ensure the system is available for a maximum period of time. Policies and procedures dictate the use of the system and its various features. It's important to realize that some features that are available within the Project 25 standard may not be used in the ALMR system due to the shared nature of its network. In addition, the ALMR system is compliant with Department of Defense security protocols, which may also alter the way we use certain features. A key component of the ALMR system is the SAT system, the State of Alaska Telecommunications System. This network supports operation of ALMR by linking all ALMR sites and equipment together. The foundation of the ALMR system is the master site. A master site can be thought of as the headquarters or the central core where all data for the ALMR system goes in and out. A master site can also be thought of as a data center, which houses databases, servers, and other functions to ensure that the entire system functions properly. In other words, the core or the brains of the ALMR system. Currently, our setup has 3 master sites built in to the entire network. The first master site predominantly controls Zone 1, which is the area of Alaska south of the Denali Highway. This master site is located in Anchorage. Zone 2's master site is located in Fairbanks and controls all sites north of the Denali Highway. There is an additional site located in Anchorage that is dedicated to Zone 4, which is the Municipality of Anchorage radio system, which is connected to ALMR. All remote tower sites, or RF sites, feed back to the master sites, and all radio traffic and other information routes through the master sites as it moves through the network. Tower sites, or RF sites as they are referred to, are the sites that connect radio subscriber units to the ALMR system. The tower sites are located throughout the ALMR coverage area, and ALMR Zone 1 and 2 currently consist of 84 tower sites. Individual radios, such as portable and mobile radios, affiliate with the tower site that's closest to them or has the strongest radio signal. This affiliation is usually done automatically. Radio traffic throughout the ALMR network is fed to and from these different radio sites. Radio traffic is broadcast from each tower, but only if a radio or subscriber unit is on the site requesting that particular talk group. Equipment in the tower sites includes radio frequency repeaters, which interfaces with the subscriber units, but also physical infrastructure such as antennas and cables, as well as safety features such as grounding kits and lightning arresters. The tower sites communicate with the rest of the ALMR network via switches and routers, similar to a computer network. Tower sites can be located on the road system or on buildings, but some sites are what we call high sites, typically located on mountaintops or other remote areas that may or may not be road accessible. Almost all tower sites have commercial power from the utility company, although there are a few off-grid sites. All tower sites have generators for backup power. Dispatch consoles at individual dispatch sites can interface directly with the ALMR system. Some dispatch centers have a direct interface, while others use radios, just like a subscriber portable or mobile unit, to interface with the system. Consoles that are directly connected are considered part of the system equipment, and they can be managed by ALMR staff, and they transmit and receive radio traffic just like a tower site does via switches and routers rather than over the air. We have discussed the equipment that is used for the ALMR system itself, primarily those that interface with the individual subscriber units, and also those that transmit and process data and radio traffic throughout the system. Without an interconnection of all of the tower sites, master sites, dispatch sites, and other locations, the system would not be able to function. This is the primary role for SATS, the State of Alaska Telecommunications System. SATS is a network of connections between individual RF sites for the ALMR system, as well as many other facilities throughout the state of Alaska. They support predominantly ALMR traffic, as well as other public safety communications. The SATS network links various sites together, generally using microwave communications. Microwave communications refers to a specific connection via the radio spectrum, where one site may connect to another site over the air. This is accomplished by one dish literally pointing at another dish, and this can be thought of as a mesh or a daisy chain up and down a road or another area. Most SATS dishes are microwave, which is a high-speed, extremely reliable connection. However, some sites, predominantly in more rural areas or where they're not close to other infrastructure, may use commercial circuits, such as those provided by a telephone company. Most sites have at least 2 connections off the site to maintain communication with the network and keep ALMR running in case there is any failure of the primary route. Interfaces to the ALMR system are accomplished using network management terminals. These locations are areas where the system can be managed and different programming functions can occur. The ALMR Help Desk is the primary location for management of the entire ALMR system, located in Anchorage. Network managers are staffed both in Anchorage and Fairbanks. With 84 tower sites and an incredible level of infrastructure, maintenance is required to ensure that the ALMR system operates effectively. There are 2 different types of maintenance. The first occurs to the ALMR system equipment itself. This happens on an annual basis, and technicians ensure that radios and repeaters at each tower site are calibrated properly and are responding appropriately to requests from user radios. There are multiple channels at each tower site, each having a different repeater or radio, and this process occurs annually on each channel individually. The second component of maintenance is the responsibility of the State of Alaska Public Safety Communications Services team. This is all maintenance and operation at the tower sites that do not involve the actual ALMR system itself. For example, the communication dishes, the microwave dishes, antennas, cables, and other items at each site are checked and maintained to ensure proper communication is occurring. Additionally, tower sites, the buildings that surround them, and the electrical equipment require periodic maintenance. On at least an annual basis, APSCS staff make sure that microwave and other equipment, antennas, are working properly. But in addition to that, structural issues such as equipment shelters, generators, lighting, and other items are also checked on at least an annual basis. For most off-grid sites, it is required to have consistent generator maintenance and refueling, but on an annual basis or when needed, at least all fuel tanks are refueled at all remote sites. This physical infrastructure requires quite a bit of staff time and maintenance to maintain. However, it is the goal to keep the ALMR system and all other critical communications functioning at all times if possible. If you require additional information or assistance from the ALMR system, please contact the ALMR Help Desk or the ALMR Operations Management Office for assistance.